Bitterkola is a very lucrative business idea anybody can venture in. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Chetachi Chisom. Please kindly like and subscribe to my channel if you find it educative. Today I'll be talking about how to preserve Bitterkola for long run, as in a way for you to, for those of us that want to enter into storage, Bitterkola storage. I believe we all know what is Bitterkola. Bitterkola in Igbo land we call it Akilu. In Yoruba, Orobo, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a very lucrative business, but there are major challenges people are facing while entering the business. That is, how can we preserve this Bitterkola so we can resell later and make profit? It's not a hard task to do, but you just need somebody that can put it through. That's what we'll be discussing today. That's why we are here to learn and to grow. I can count few people that are doing well in Bitterkola business. That is, if you put it your all, if you practice everything I'm going to teach you about how to preserve it, you will excel in the business. So let's get down to business, guys. So what are the materials required to store a Bitterkola? I believe we all have seen the picture of Bitterkola. So the materials you'll be needing for this Bitterkola storage is a nylon bag, thick one preferable, then a sack bag, that is those bags that look like rice bag, sugar bag, anyone, then a pellet, a wooden pellet. Here is a picture of a pellet, what it look like. Then we all know bucket, tray, box, anything. Okay, we will now go to the first step on how to preserve Bitterkola. After you get your Bitterkola, make sure that you can air dry it. Air dry the Bitterkola at least for a day. That is to remove every moisture that is in it. After air drying it, please, I didn't say sun dry. Air dry means you can dry it in a room temperature, anywhere apart from the sun. So after air drying it, you pour the seeds into a clean and dry nylon bag and wrap them properly. Make sure no air is trapped inside. Tie it very, very well. Then, step 2. Not as if I don't trust how well you wrap them, but to be on the safer side, we have to wrap it again with another nylon. So, just like the first one, you wrapped it to give you an optimum result. After wrapping it, we now go to step 3. That is to put the Bitterkola seeds, the ones you have wrapped, inside the dry sack bag. That is rice bag, sugar bag that I mentioned before. So after putting it inside that bag, tie it very well again. Make sure the bag is not in direct contact with the heat or sunlight. So you can place the bag in anywhere cool, as in your shop, in your house, as in a room temperature, but make sure that it's not where it can be, sun can easily get to it or heat. So after putting it in the bag, that's why we requested for a pellet, wooden pellet or bucket or box. You now place it on top of that pellet. You know why? This we make it not to be in direct contact with the ground, as in the floor. The floor. Once the bag is touching directly in with the floor, it will make it to easily for moisture to easily get into it or heat. So to be on the safer side, you put the Bitterkola on top of any pellet, any bucket. It can be bucket, it can be box, it can be anything, but anything that can stop it from being in direct contact with the ground. So this is all for Bitterkola. Please, as you are doing it, On no condition should you refrigerate your bitter kola. Please don't put your bitter kola in the fridge or freezer for anything else. Make sure you follow everything I've listed here. If you follow it very well, your bitter kola will retain its color, quality, taste, and values. So do it just like I explained here. Then another point to take note here is that you have to be checking your bitter kola at least once in a while. You have to open the bag and see if there's moisture. By moisture, I mean something that looks like water heat in it. Once you see something like that, please bring out the bitter kola again, transfer it anywhere, air dry it just like you did before, the first time, before you pour it in a bag. Air dry it at least for 24 hours. You now transfer it to you now repeat the step, those steps that I taught you. Put in a nylon bag, tie it very well, put in another nylon bag, tie it very well again. So that's all for bitter kola for now. Be checking it once in a while. Bitter kola can stay up to 1 year without spoiling if it is properly stored and kept in a room temperature. So I don't know what else to teach you about this story. So this is all for now. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. Thank you guys. This is all for today. Next time I'll be teaching you how to enter the business fully, how to sell it, where to get it, and where to sell it. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.